Yo, 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 yo. What's good? What's good? What's good? It's Gooner. And you know what time it is, people? It is EPL preview show. Match week 23, people. Yes, we have a full 10 matches to go through today on tonight's show. And first things first, we just want to big up everybody in the building. Hope you had a good week. We have reached to the Friday. So we give thanks for strength. We give thanks for health every single time, people. So we're back again to bring you the show. You already know. Yo, 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 yo. Yeah. The other day, somebody sent me a message. Look on the message. Them type in about 10 yo and then ask me what them ask me. So, and actually, people, there's really no story to the yo, 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 you know. The first time I did a show, I just did it at the beginning and I just figured I'd just do it every time. And now people are starting to communicate with me using the yo, 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 yo. So you never know what may become of things. Big up yourself. I am sure sports. Yes, I watched some of your program. I was a bit busy earlier when you were doing your show, so I wasn't there the whole time. But I found the clip where 433 Presser called in, and yeah. I did notice how you, when you were answering him, you said, I am a coach as well before Speed came back. But luckily, before you started to answer, Speed came back right before we had to hear your answer to the question. So that was great timing by Mr. Speed. But big up yourself. I am sure sports. Man's man. If you don't know about his channel, subscribe to his channel. Also creates content mainly about the Jamaica teams. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Big up to Mannings, man. Crazy Yardy TV. I rush the thing. Just give me every score. But they never give me no score. So I don't know. I can't work with these people. You know, the scores are the tiebreaker. So we need the scores. We need the scores, Crazy Yardy. Hopefully you drop them in the comment section after the show. Yeah, man. But big up yourself same way. I know you dropped a like. And hopefully, you don't get donkey of the week this week. But you can't get donkey of the week because I'm not gonna accept the scores. There are no scores. You told me the results, but I need a score. You know, that's a part of it, you know. You know how we do things. My sports world, big up yourself, you know. Yeah, man, all the way in Canada. Big up yourself, my sports world. NHL and Fish Friday. Boy, Mass World in Jamaica. The Fish Friday thing, it don't really work. But I overs. Now EPL preview. Yeah, man. The EPL preview show. You know the thing set. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You are about to go for it, man. Style of thing. Fake coach like CJ14. Yo. Yeah, but the most accomplished fake coach out there, you know. Big up Coach Edwards. A real coach out here in these streets. Big up, coach. Yeah, man. Big up yourself every time, coach. Red Skull. Up full, Madan. Up full. Red Skull. Yeah, man. Me know chili them soon drop in so they can war tonight, man. And CK them. The city fans them, you know. Gooners for life. Yeah, man. Gooners. Big up yourself, Keze, every time, bro. B. Hey. Mobe United are gone, you know. Mobe United are gone. Yeah, man. Mount Pleasant are runway with the league, but Mobe, they're right where them need for that. Yeah, man, them are gone. Yeah, man. One shot boss, big coach. Bless up, Chile. Bless up. Yeah, man. You see, all City team are called civil war amongst the fans, you know. From week CK and actually the two biggest City fans ever war. See there, Chile, you make what go on, you know. Big up. Big up to the City fan them. Actually and CK, big up and CK. Manners and respect as well for the membership, bro. Me not stop tell you. Respect is due. Yeah, man, coach. Chupi are going good, man. Chupi are going good. Going on very good. Very good. Him have a brace. What, yesterday? Going on very well, man. Man say my hope for a January move, you know. So I could see. Red Skull says City in a mud. The truth still right now, cause it did look good over Paris, and then Paris say, who that one here? Who the next one here? They can go back to the original team now. They say the team where them jump and left and go cheer for City. No, but you have to know, you know. Remember, say we are foundation, you know. So we have certain era where we don't know City fans. We don't know who are City fans. Nobody knows City fans. But the new era, you don't know a whole heap of them, you know. This weekend a different thing. Mobe got back the Brazilians from Mount Pleasant. Yeah, so I saw Ferreira. So there's another one too. I never knew there was a next one. Or the next one wasn't in the league and he just come back to the team now. Let me know how that go. But I saw the Mount Pleasant one, because I watch Bam Sports, big up Bam Sports. I watch him show this morning. And I got the info from that. Mount Pleasant, a move player like, whoa. Man like Dembele, yeah man, Dembele. Yo, Dembele is one of the most talented baller, you know. But I think it must be up here with him. Maybe mentality not, you know. Not top. That's just speculation. Obviously, I don't know the player, but I mean, technically, this guy is incredible. Any foot. Some rocket. Yeah, man. The shot with the man deep on the crossbar, you know, brother. The keeper, yo. And then man, they're top keeper, and the man barely him react when the ball hit the crossbar, him react. That's how well the man strike the ball. We supposedly signing the next Norwegian sensation. Yo, right now, Mas, me no want no sensation, nothing like that. Right now, Arsenal need the best player them in the world. Like, me no more Ballon d'Or level player. That's what Arsenal need, you know. Just some top, some 100 million or more signing. That's it. Me no want no more baller. Marmouche off the bench to humble Palmer FC. Yeah, man, we're going to talk about all of it, man. Look at our fullbacks against PSG. What did they expect versus them? Yeah, well, I know I see the signings coming in. I know you sign two centre back. And you know Pep like the 4 centre back style around there. So maybe these signings I'm going to plan to use as right back, I guess. Because Walker gone. You know, Akanji been playing pretty consistently of late. Diaz look like him can barely last a 90. Stones, you already know Stones thing go. Or Chupi have a link to go Turkey. But Mobe want money up front because they paid a lot for him from Cavaliers. Okay. For balance the books. Well, at the same time, you know, you can't be short-sighted, you know. If you can work out something like I guess them, well, I'd have to know the details still. But sell on clause, believe in the baller. Take little now, enough later. City ain't signing that kid. Which kid? Bless up, Nicholas. Bless up. Start writing the people them. I know Duke are forward, so I'm writing Duke, CK, actually, no Pristine, we forward. Alright. Because we'll get right into it, you know, people. First, you don't know the settings. We're going to look about the injury news, just see if we anything we're not for miss. You know what I mean? Make sure we know say who I play, who not play. Because I don't know, we have one eye on the FPL as well. Want to make sure. As a matter of fact, I need to sort out my team for the week, you know, so you can help me through that at the end of the show. Turn 18 At Rosenberg, trust me, pure baller, both feet, amazing kid. Look, I don't discredit that fact, Mas. I'm just saying that I'm not so excited about that right now. We just need a player that will improve us tomorrow. Like this kid might not improve us tomorrow. That's all I'm saying. We should get him though. Cause he sound. I'll do some research. What's his name? Sverre. All right, me check it out. Cunha is a good player. Facts. I really believe so as well. Really believe so, bro. It's like I would love to have Cunha and Isak. Those are like the two signings where, yeah, change everything. The problem start when Ruben come off. Yes, we get 2 goals, but the backline lose the leader. Yeah, well, that's one thing where you and Hot Chili always agree upon. That Diaz, and see that Diaz injured again. Yeah, I figure that's why I'm come off because they play good in the game. Dominating men in Norwegian league since 15. Mad. Why my defenders them can't play 2 games without getting injured? You know why, Hot Chili? I'm going to tell you exactly why. There's nothing in the midfield shielding them from working all game. So they're bound to pull muscles. Similar to with Spurs, bro. The way them style is, that's why the whole of them backline have hamstring injury, brother. Man, them do all out sprinting for 90 minutes. No control. And that's the same thing with City. Look how much time we look on the stats, on the review show them. And I say, yo, when last time City have so close to 50% possession? So them just doing more work. Like more work. Not helping the injuries. Bless up, Brent. Big up. Big up for the super chat. Arsenal might just have no pull. I might not have pull. I think in the past that could be a true statement. I don't believe the same is true right now, honestly. But you could be right though, because the player that I am describing we seem to can't get. Like we need like the as I said, a Ballon d'Or possible signing. That's the type of signing Arsenal need, in my opinion. I think we have a lot of good players, really good to great players. We need like the top baller now, like 2 top baller. Add on upon everything we have now. That's what I think. I prefer Mbuma over Cunha. Fear. I think Mbuma definitely, if him don't score or assist in the game, it might have more of an impact than Cunha. I just feel like Cunha have more of that potential talent to where like him just going to do things that's like nobody else going to do those type of things. Mbuma, and to me, Mbuma is he's versatile, but I think he's better off the right. I already know who reside over there, and I don't know if it makes sense to get like I want the players that I'm talking about to start. And then Mbuma in his perfect position is on the right. And it's like between him and Saka, I mean, one or the other could start, but I just feel like they're too similar almost. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Cunha on the left, solve the problem there. Cunha, boom, drop this up on the left. Isak through the middle. That's it. But I wouldn't be mad at Mbuma because you need ballers. You need a lot of ballers to go through these type of seasons we'll go through. We need a forward or 3. But not an amazing Wenger like signing, but he could start at 8. Okay, like no. Okay. Well, let's see. Because that age profile, Arda Güler is probably the biggest baller. And him can start over Real Madrid. And Real Madrid have a better team than us. That is true. So, definitely in terms of their midfield, Cunha is too similar to Jesus and Havertz. I think he's more similar to Jesus. I think Cunha, the way him carry the ball and drive past people, like Jesus, when he's at his best, can do that, but I don't think he'd do it as frequently as Cunha. I think the one reason why I think Cunha wouldn't come though is the big knock on him is like in work rate. Them say him don't work hard enough off the ball. And you know Arteta don't really depend them type of thing. So maybe the stylistic, for stylistic reasons, maybe we wouldn't get him. But believe me, I live with some of the bad habits with a player like him, because him going to do something in matches, man. Trust me. Especially when you put him on a team like Arsenal that is more in the game than say Wolves. Because the things I see him doing on a Wolves side, that, let's be honest, they're going to be fighting with relegation for most of the season probably. And it's like the things he's doing is crazy. I think his form has been off lately because I think he wants to move. He wants a move. He wants to leave. He knows. He's like, look, I can be playing in Europe. I have that type of talent. Remember, it's Atletico Madrid he's coming from. It just didn't work out over there for him. I think there was a big culture clash there with, obviously, the knock on him is his work rate, and you know who the coach is over at Atletico Madrid. So it just wasn't going to work. And that's the only thing that worries me about the link to Arsenal with him is I don't know if Arteta, we've seen like those type of players that might even have an inkling to have a certain sort of superstar mentality. I'm afraid of them. Him run with Abba. Lacazette have that little streak in him as well. He's not there anymore, and I just feel like Arteta has kind of chosen to create a side of players that I don't think any of them would really ever rebel. You know what I'm saying? All of them will just take them telling and listen and, whatever. I think he has done that purposely because obviously what record does he have to tell a big name superstar? Listen, man, do this. Him no win nothing. He's not that accomplished as a coach, right? So I think that was done by design. And that's why I think for his own career, he need to win something, because these players that I think we need, the caliber that we need, it's going to require him to have a certain stature to be able to even coach these type of players. So we need to win, bro. We need to win something soon, or it's not going to be good. And City United want, but Odegaard and Dad getting done for us, jealous of our City. Shalaki Global, you brilliant signings. Okay, finally we can get one to join. When last week, Isak and Cunha is guaranteed title. MLS and 1 year future. Bright. I watched Heaven in preseason. Yeah, agree. I was very upset when I saw that, Very, very upset when I saw that. Very upset. Because I think the kid have a future. He's like, well, this is a little bit of a stretch and too far ahead to judge. But his calmness playing, it reminds me of Saliba. Him don't have the type of technical ability. Him not as clean or anything like that. But that was what I saw. For a younger guy, I never see him just diving in and things like that. He was very, very calm. Still need some polish, but very, very calm. Yeah. Perfect age. 25 and 25, like literally going into them prime. Yeah, man. Mbuma is a good shot, man. Mbuma is a good shot. But if I had to choose one, I would lean Cunha, because I think he's a little bit better off the left. And I think that's where we really need the players. Because to me, from what I've seen at 1 year without Saka, 1 year you need to get some minutes on the right as well, instead of playing so deep in midfield. Like in our system, the way we play, I don't mind him on that right-hand side. 80 million for Cunha ain't happening. So why we not have 80 million? A 20 million net spend for the summer, So we not have the 80 million can spend. City I try to sign the kid, hope the deal fast for them. 8 goals, 7 assists, mad. Arteta ended up on getting attacker overall. Yeah, man, we'll probably sign Kirkes from Bournemouth. Great player, but we don't need a left back. Arteta out, Robbie. Yeah, man. Big up yard, man. Go viral with that one day. Blessings, DJ Gigs, all gone. You don't know the thing set, bro. You write down everybody, I'm gonna write down mass. I'm depend. I know actually I'm writing Bigs G and Float. I know them are gonna send for them one in the chat. Even if they miss it, show them now miss the picks. And then I forgot to see. I have to start the next page. Yeah, man. I don't even know what this is in reference to, but I agree. I hit the nail upon the head. Yeah, man. I know you talk mass. Aiden Heaven. Good baller. I want Nico Williams on the left, not Cunha. Sesko down the middle, that is 150 mil. Yeah, so Nico is what? Nico probably could have go for our next 60, 70, maybe 80. Cunha will cost you about 75, 80 as well. And Isak would have cost you 150 by himself. So yeah, to spend the money, that is it. But I don't know if Sesko turn me down in the summer. Well, not turn me down, but him signed a new contract and say he want to play next year. So I don't know. Nobody talk about the shield them, please. Who see Echeverry bailing out before him join City? You think so? Game birds are dead with love. Blessings, game birds. Don't know game birds there for drop him score them as well. Alright. Yeah, man. As I show you done. I'm gonna go scout Severe Naipan. First thing I'm gonna do is find out of the same name properly, you know? Teta is a clown. 80 mil, get Sesko and more. J. David and free summer and win everything. Hey, you see anyhow Jonathan David go to Arsenal? I tell you, my sports world might go all 38 game or all 19 game at the Emirates at least. You know, long the man I tell me Jonathan David is the answer. Can't go around Jonathan David thing, you know, man. The man produce every season, you know. I can say what you want about League One. When in a Champions League, him score goal as well. With the same team from the same league, when they say no good. So I don't know. Oh, balling. Okay. All 19 games unbeaten. I don't know. Okay. So must say, yo, it all have a cultural, is it? So that mean Odegaard. But Odegaard is not Trondheim. Odegaard is from a different place. He's not your ancestors' place. Let me know. Who the king of EPL now? Yeah, it have to be the Egyptian one, you know. He's the king right now for sure. Can't go around the Egyptian thing. All right, so I could just dip into the injury news real quick, people. Don't know the chat entertaining, but we got a show to do. So all right, so we have news out of Spurs. This club look like them can't catch a break with them injuries, people. So this is news out of Spurs presser. This was yesterday. Getting through tough spells, playing Brandon Austin. Okay, with them, the information now is that we are looking at around the 6-week mark. No surgery. Maybe we can get him back a bit earlier. Just see how he progresses. But at this stage, it's saying around 6 weeks. Wow. So that's basically the main news injury-wise for them. Of course, you know, they have a host of injuries already. But it looks like Dominic Solanke now, and the latest one on the more extended injury list, and that's a 6-week injury for Dominic Solanke. So tough one there for them. Chelsea going into their City match have a few touch and go situations in their lineup. So let's just get ourselves aware of what is going on with them. So this is Man City. This is Chelsea, and this is the team news ahead of the game. So he was asked about Levi and Enzo, and also Romeo Lavia. So basically, he had this to say: Lavia will be sidelined for a few weeks more, so they will be without Lavia in that midfield for a few more weeks. And Lavia, really and truly, this has been the story of his career so far in the English Premier League. We have seen glimpses, and when we see that glimpse, we can see a player for sure, but he definitely is struggling to stay on the field and really be, counted for in his team. So that's something we'll have to watch as his career progresses. Is this gonna be, what he's really known for in the end? It's still early days, though, to be fair to him. But definitely he would want to have a good, strong run of games without getting on the sideline in the near future. But better news for the other two. So Colin and Fernandez took part in the training, and that would have been yesterday. Said he probably could be ready. Depends on today's session. So as long as they came to the session yesterday, they should be available for selection. And Cole did have a little injury before the last game, lasted 84 minutes. The coach says he's doing better, and it was a big effort for him to even make the pitch the last time. So, yeah, that's pretty much the main news for them going into their clash with Manchester City. And that should be one of the better games of the week. I think that's going to be one that I'm sure the selections of the predictions will be all over the place, So that is it, people. Let me answer this message real quick. All right, let's see. The next club, since we just talked about Chelsea, let's look into Manchester City's press conference. I know the City fans in the building already know this info, but for all the others who, want to get all the latest so you know how to make your picks and whatnot, this is the news from the City press conference. And Ruben Dias and Doku will miss Saturday's home clash with Chelsea. It's a blow for the Portuguese. Only made 2 appearances since the Manchester derby in mid-December. Doku, who was impressive in the 6-0 win over Ipswich last weekend, missed the trip to Paris and will be absent again. Of course, Ake Rodri is still out. Oscar Bob continuing to build his fitness, so he might not be so far away. Ruben and Doku are out. The other players are still out. He was asked whether the new arrivals, Vitor Reis, Kusanov, and Marmoush could be included in the matchday squad. He said, yes, they can play, but I don't know yet. We don't have players. Marmoush, he added, he brings exceptional quality to the team. He's a future player for years with quality in the final third. That's why we signed him. So, yeah, reinforcements coming in for City. They did make a big announcement that, they have upwards, 250 or more them can spend for this game. And, yeah. Now, I know this news as well, similar to how the City fans would have known the Arsenal news. But just for those who don't know, this is the news going into the match tomorrow against Wolves. Injury updates on Lewis Kelly, Saliba, and Ben White. So, Miles was missing from the squad for the 3-0 this week against Dinamo. Feeling a problem during the game against Villa last week, but after being sent for test, there was some good news. French international is on the brink of a comeback, having sat out the last 2 matches with a slight hamstring issue, but Mikel is unsure exactly when he'll be given the green light to select him again. He said, with Miles, there's nothing serious on the scan, so it'll be a matter of having a meeting with the medical staff today. We have a training session, so we'll see whether it's too early or not. With Willow, it's something similar as well. I think he'll be in for next week, but this week, let's see how it goes. So not really giving much. Ben White, let's see, he hasn't trained with the team yet, but I think he's very close to doing that. He still needs to tick a few boxes in the next 2 or 3 days. If that's going well and smoothly, I think he'll be with us pretty soon. So it looks like none of these 3 players will feature this weekend. Lewis Kelly, Saliba, or Ben White. So we saw him do a couple different things to make up for Saliba not playing, something different in the Champions League, something different last week. We'll discuss in the preview for that particular game what I think he's gonna go with in that back four without Saliba in there this time around. The next thing that we want to show is the news from Amorim's press conference, people. Of course, United had a big win in the Europa League this week, winning at the death after giving up the lead late. Bruno Fernandes turning up again to give Man U the late win in the Europa. But this is the Premier League where you know how it's been going for them in this league. So Manchester United must wait on the fitness of 3 defenders before taking on Fulham. Mazraoui was left out of the matchday squad for the Rangers match. And also, let me see, De Ligt and Euro both experiencing some pain during the match. Both centre-backs were withdrawn and will be assessed ahead of the Craven Cottage clash. I don't know when asked about those two. Lenny has a pain and Mata was a bruise from a touch. Lenny was a little bit tired. He's playing more in this moment, so we have to be really careful and we will see. I don't know. Lindelof is resumed training and Luke Shaw is not ready to make his comeback. And that's not really news, is it? He's going to be fit to train with the team. He said about okay, so he's going to be fit to train with the team, he says about Luke Shaw, but then we have to start with more minutes. We do not have a lot of time to train. We have to put some exercises in 10 minutes and then he has to make extra work to improve the fitness. Yo, this man ever complain about no training, no man. Brother, I saw it go. There were 5 changes in total to the 11. Him said we have 2 really good keepers and they need time to play the space in the team. Basically, the people must say, yo, the more Altai start, you know, Onana move like a madman. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So it looks like they're having some issues on the back line. Maybe potentially no Euro, no Mazraoui, no De Ligt. Seems like De Ligt should be okay though. He said it was just a knock. Euro is more of a could be an issue. No. Look like all right. So it looked like Hudson-Odoi facing a late fitness test. And it looks like there's a good update on Tyler Diblin. So he should be back for Southampton. So that's pretty much most of the news there about all the big news as far as injuries are concerned. Yeah, I'm sure the chat did a run off and I run them out. Sesko choose Arsenal. Facts was that Arteta told him he wasn't going to start over Havertz. That's why he extended his contract because Arteta think he was going to continue his form. Okay. So Sesko would have came if he was given some assurances. But Arteta have to learn to lie to the ball of them, or, something. But I don't know, man. Sesko, is that who we really want though, Sesko? I don't know, man. I don't know. City have 6 winger. We say new king has arrived. Marmoush. Would you agree that Teta hasn't improved any of our players? For me, it's a no, and that's why I don't rate him. I think Saka is better now than he was when he first came. I think so is Gabriel, so is Saliba. Ben White for sure. So I wouldn't say across the board nobody has gotten better under him. You know? What do you think about that, Nicholas? Can't beat like a PSG. What you say? They thought you were Odegaard's father? Jaja. You should have run with it for real. See how far it could have take you. Salah can't be the king until next season because he don't have the crown. Chile. Chile say, yo, no business how much goal score and who they the lead after 20 at game. Who they the lead at 38. And them are the king. That's what they told you? Okay. Spurs and Man U get 16 and 18. Well, if it actually happened like that, Red Skull, them man they gone a championship, you know. Jeez. We say the cheating derby, City Chelsea. Most money spent. Yeah, bro, Lavia. It hurts. A good baller, man. When we were looking CDMs, I actually liked him. I was like, yo, we should get that Lavia kid, you know. Just now on Sancho start, because Nunes, I got get him ankle them. Broke up. Yo, if anybody can beat the shift where Trossard get Pedro Porro, I'm going to rate them. Because that are the maddest chap may ever see. The man thought him tear him ACL, you know. I just embarrassment make him stay up on the ground, you know. Nothing to do him, you know. Lavia can't manage the Premier League pace. Well, that's something. You think, I know, to be honest, you know, the way Chelsea play, them play transition, but them kind of have them kind of do both. Sometimes them go straight transition with it, and sometimes them kind of more compose in the build up. So it just depends. Bless up float. Yeah, man, me have your name up there, man. Honestly wish about team lose. Not possible. Naipan loves Odegaard. Okay. So yo, so them not can convince the Viking for forward to them, man. Yeah, man, just as he might get farm. Where say Kusanov will have to start. Yeah, well, I could see. Girl is scoring again. Yeah, man, Kusanov, anybody from Uzbekistan, me rate. Yeah, man, all of them are build some ball over there, brother. I tell you. You see all World Cup 2030, them time there. I bet you Uzbekistan are one of them sleep aside there. I don't know what kind of I need to study what Uzbeki Federation did. Because the man them gone up, yo, all the youth competition them, you see Uzbekistan in them reaching the finals of the Euros, under 21s and under this and under that World Cup, them do good showings, making quarterfinal and knockout. Yeah, man, and you never hear about no Uzbekistan before. Someone know what them do. Coaching, education, and facilities, and probably put a big investment into everything. Them lose, so I accept that. Luke Shaw training at Burger King. Man sound like him coach an international team. Yeah, with the whole no training thing. Every day, Euro look like him make out a paper straw. Yeah, man, Euro look a bit like, you know, something not too all the way there, you know. Like a goofy to me. No, I don't want Isak, but that never going to happen because Isak is a smart man. Nah, bro, you see, you know why I think Isak would forward? Because he's already said enough time. You know, he said it lately, because I'm there Newcastle. But the man rate Arsenal. Even when him scored the other day and him slide, the man goes so like him, I bust him gun, you know. And he look up and him put on him gun. Him never bust the gun. Look on the goal when him scoring a Carabao Cup. The man never shoot after a crowd, brother. When we see that, I say, oh, there's a chance. Why if I getting better and move up, Duke? Arteta is not the problem, and yes, he improved the whole squad except for Martinelli. Yeah, he's one that regress, but a lot of the ball of them better now. Lend me a euro. And Cheeto. Yeah, Cheeto shouldn't have cut, bro. Do you think Arsenal will sign a player this window? Strings? Honestly, no. I really, honestly, truly don't think so. Georgia and Uzbek producing ballers, Uzbek oil and gas money. Okay. It's oil and gas money around the thing. Well, them are put the money in the right place. That's all I can say, because the team never get better. All right, people. So I get right into it now, people. It's time to talk about these damn games. So if you haven't already, like the video, people. Like the video. That is the YouTube rules. Yeah, man. And big up again to Brent for the super chat. Anybody? Yeah, follow along. Follow along. That's a nice thing to do to show some support to the channel. You don't know where I run the lights and things. So yeah, support. Because there is point in him shooting already there. I don't know why. Actually, I had expectations that would have been a nice comment to read, and yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I should have looked at the author, you know. So yeah, let's get it going now, people. You know my style. We're gonna look. Yeah, man, smash up the likes, man. Let's get to the 25-30 mark. Easy, man. All right, so let's get this on screen now, people. So the first match, so kind of weird tomorrow. There's no 7 o'clock game or 7:30 game Eastern time. So the games, I think there's a block of what, three games at 10. No, like I think it's 5 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, there's so many games at 10 o'clock. It is 5 games. Wow. So why didn't put so much game one time? All right, so the first game though, people, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, right? This is going to be a good game. Good game, I think. This right here is the stats. They have only played 5 matches in the Premier League and 2 wins to Bournemouth and 3 draws. Interestingly, they've never beaten them at home. So they've drawn 3 times at home and won 2 times away. When they played earlier in the season, it was a 1-1 draw at the City Ground. And I think, interestingly, you know, this game, when you look at it, you're going to see some differences. Not so much with Nottingham Forest. Of course, Milenkovic must have been out that day for some reason. But typically, that's the back line. Put Milenkovic there instead. The midfield looks different, though. Sangare, I think, is out for the season now. Danilo, long-term injury as well. These 3 still playing, but Callum Hudson-Odoi will have a late fitness test to start. And then, of course, Chris up front. No, the Bournemouth side is what's probably going to look really different now. So Neto is on loan now to Arsenal. So they have Kepa in goal. Still have Dean. Still have Zabarni. Kirkes. I don't think Adam Smith is starting anymore. I think they're starting Hill at right back now. Lewis Cook. Alex Scott been injured for a long while, so he's not around. Otara is their striker now. Sinisterra, I think, is gone on loan or sold. Tavernier injured. And Semenyo, who was playing striker then, is now playing midfield. Yeah, Hill is starting now at right back. They've gotten rid of some of these players. Clivert starting now. Jaden gone. Traore gone. Christie starting. So they got in Evan Nielsen, they got in Enes Unal. Neither one of them available now. So I think for Bournemouth, the biggest thing that's going to worry them, they don't really have an out-and-out striker. I think Otara, though, clearly has the attributes to play striker, because that one performance he had up front, 2 now, because he played against Newcastle up front as well. Really good, you know, dangerous. Looks like he can play back to goal as well. Link up play well. And he's a decent finisher when he gets a chance. And good pace on him as well, good strength. So yeah, he's looking like not a bad option as a striker. Now, if he was to go down with an injury, then there'd be some problems. But at least they have him that can play the role. Bournemouth, as you can see, and Nottingham Forest, unbeaten in their last 5. But 4 wins for Forest. Just 2 out of those 5 wins for Bournemouth. But I'd probably say the most impressive result on this screen is on the side of Bournemouth. That 4-1 win at St. James Park last week was really something. Definitely well deserved as well. You know, played the better of the 2 teams, and yeah, fully deserved that victory. But it just was one that I didn't see coming. Now, here's the basically the tail of the tape, right, for the season. 3rd position Forest, 7th Bournemouth. 3 more wins on the season to Forest right there. Average goals scored pretty close, 1.64 to Bournemouth, 1.5 to Forest. Goals conceded, though, you see the advantage to Forest, conceding one a game. A little bit more conceded by Bournemouth. More clean sheets, of course, to Forest. and then chances created the edge over to Bournemouth. As I said before, biggest win 4-1 Newcastle. And they got 3-0 from Liverpool, 3-0 from Arsenal, both teams, having big defeats to the top two teams. Chris Wood, of course, 14 goals, but Kluivert now 2 hat-tricks on the season, 10 goals for him, Semenyo with 6. But for me, this fixture is going to be a very good one. I think that both teams, excuse me, both teams have a very, very distinct way of playing. Very, very different from each other, though. I think Bournemouth definitely prefer to have the football. Nottingham Forest do not care about having the football. What they want to do is maximize what they do when they have the football. And they have been doing a mighty good job of that this season so far. My mind is telling me that Bournemouth is going to win the game. But to be totally honest, I just feel like Forest right now, there's something about Forest where I just see them getting results. I don't see them losing right now. And because my mind is wanting me to give the result to Bournemouth, I'm going to go with the two teams sharing the spoils. I'm going to say it's a tight game, a 1-1 game. I'm going to say 1-1. That's what I'm going to say, people. 1-1. So start dropping your scores in the comment section. Jefferson is a wannabe Canadian. Yeah, Otara is fast. Actually think, yeah, strings, that's it. It should be really good, like stylistically, you know what I mean? Like two teams that, as I said, they have a clear way that they want to play, and their coach does a really good job of the players, the players know exactly what's going on. Oh, big up yourself, CK. Man, give 5 membership. Not even so. What you do with that? You can just give people. Yo, I don't know how this work, I'll figure it out. But respect, bro. I know that's something. Thank you so much, bro. Big up yourself. Need you, Kirkies or Robinson at Arsenal. Yeah, I'd lean towards Kirkies a little more. But Robinson, damn good too. Just the age Kirkies have over him, 2-1 Bournemouth. All right, CK said 2-1 to Bournemouth. Semenyo and Kluivert, always dangerous. Facts. Red Skull. 1 at Skull, Red Skull. 3-2. Bournemouth. Need Forest to stay where they at. Actually said 2-2. Yeah, Chile, a draw, me assist still. DOC in the building. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. See I train the girl them are you there? Yeah. Big up. Love to see the work I put in. Yeah, man. Respect again. Man, give 5 membership. So I not even know how to give that to people. But yeah, we'll figure it out. I wanted to go for a Forest win because unlike London teams are a serious title challenger. So I hear everybody making that joke from where they, So them look like the real challengers, 2-1 to the Cherries. So everybody look like everybody I go with the Bournemouth victory, I like my draw pick even more, Oh, YouTube choose the 5. All right, nice. So hopefully them base it off of who they are, So Chile is supposed to get one. Float, all right, Mass for sure, forget one. Duckland there every week as well. So yeah, it's a hard feet picking up more than 5 there every week still. Big up Loban. You me never write, I know say me that miss somebody, 1-1. Float say what, 2-1. Alright, some predictor here with some sense now. I go for the draw. Red Skull, do you like Crystal Skill vodka? What? Or a Crystal Skull, you mean for right? But must give me a score. I miss it. Let me see. No, I'm just saying dangerous. Oh, all right. Let me see. Must probably already put the whole of him score them in here, so, you know. No? Let me see them. All right, so the next fixture, people. So that one, I mean, surprisingly, nobody going for a Forest win. Damn. That's surprising, you know. Demo, Owen, and Randon Fitness got the memberships. We're going to see that now. Oh, okay, I see it. Oh, Duke get one for real. Drew Ross. Yeah, all right, that makes sense. Demo, Owen, and Randon Fitness. I don't even know name Randon Fitness. See, yo, Duke. Could I trust you for do it, you know? I'm very surprised that Duke is the only one that said a Forest win. I don't have no respect for Forest name, you know. All right, Brighton, Everton. Now, this might be the game that, well, let me not diss Everton, because it look like David, anything besides my boy, the name Sean Dyche. Everton played some ball last week, people. Oh, 2-1 for the Cherries. Two-one to the Cherries. All right. Bournemouth beat all the big clubs. Forest a big club now. Yeah, I just realized I'm going at the YouTube chat and I see it. But I can't see it in my in the program I look on. They say Forest can't run so perfect right through. Just the first game, pristine. The first game is Bournemouth Forest. So let me know. You need Cherries to win so confidence can build to face Liverpool next week. Yo, Red Skull are pre everything. Every angle Red Skull are pre. We like it. All right, so Brighton Everton people. This is the head-to-head. Why for head-to-head? Right, Duke? Brighton get them 3 love early in the season. Sean Dyche ball never worked that day. But this is the form lately. Everton 3 straight losses before beating Spurs last week at home. They had a draw with City in those 5 games as well, away. And then Brighton, as you can see, unbeaten in their last 5. 3 draws on the bounce, and then 2 wins away to Ipswich and away to Man United. So 2 big wins there. Now this week they're back home facing Everton, right? They're in 9th position. You know, at one point they were all the way up to 5th, I think. Brighton in the table at one point this season. But had some indifferent form, a bit too many draws in a row. But they are one of the better scoring teams, 1.6 almost goals per match. But they haven't been so stingy in defense, 1.3 and 6 and 1.33 on the other side. More clean sheets actually for Everton this season than Brighton. Chances created just a bit under 2. I think with Brighton though right now, what we're seeing, I think the last couple of games is the resurgence of Karo Mitoma. I think he has definitely been approaching the type of form that we saw last season and for parts of the season before. And it's been more consistent, his performance. And we're starting to see the goal contributions now come back as well. Everton on their side, I think when you look at what they did last week, one thing that I noticed, there was a lot more freedom when you look at players. Let me see the lineup, the pitch lineup. So when you talk about NDI, I thought he had a lot more freedom under David Moyes. I think Moyes realizes, of the players that they have in the attacking areas, he's really the key. And, I think what was evidence of that was even I think it was the second goal they scored when he played a 1-2 in midfield, and he basically ended up in like a central striking position running at goal. And I think under Daesh at times, because it was so rigid, he was pretty much playing as a winger. And I think NDI does have the ability to come more central and just kind of find space if the game predicts him to find the space that way. I think he's intelligent enough to play that type of way. And I think he's going to have a lot more to say, even than what he was doing before, even though he had been having a good season, even under Daesh, I think his game will improve because I noticed him having a lot more freedom, and I think that will benefit him and the team a lot. So yeah, Everton, even for all that said, I don't think they're going to beat Brighton in Brighton's building. As I said, I think Matoma finding a good form. Pedro looks like he's back on form. Welbeck is back as well. Maybe not back on form, but he's due to have a really good performance. Just based on how he was playing this season so far, I think once he gets up to match fitness again, you'll see a better performance. And I think this is like going to be his third game back now. So I would expect his performance to improve. For all those reasons, I'm going to say Brighton takes this game. And I'm going to say 2-1. I'm going to say 2-1. Brighton don't keep that many clean sheets, and I think under Moyes they have looked like a bit more of a threat. So I'm gonna say 2-1. I was thinking 2-0, but I'm gonna go with 2-1. Coach, big up. I wonder where there. Alright. Coach say 1-0. Alright, 1-0. Big up Pristine. Okay, Pristine dropped the Forest 2-1. Alright, so Pristine and Duke are the only ones that went for the Forest win. Actually, no. So it just looked like people did a wait, because coach said Forest win too. Forest depends on too much counter-attacking football. Them look a run out tomorrow. We will see. Everton 2.0. mm-hmm. Alright, wait. Are you saying Everton 2.0? Or are you saying Everton 2-0? I think you're saying Everton 2-0. I don't say any other score. I'll wait. 2-0 Brighton says CK. Yeah, I was thinking that, but boy, they not keep clean sheet, brother. Okay, I got Pristine Forest 2-1. Yes. Skull. I figured it was Skull and not Skill. Brighton 2-1. Jano Chile. Brighton 2-1 as well. So a popular scoreline for this one. DOC said Brighton 2. Everton a draw this 1-1. Yeah, I could say Everton a draw it, because Pickford have them day there sometime where the man does save every ball, brother. Every now and again, Pickford have a world-class day. Brighton 2-1. Seagulls 3-1. Yeah, and Cecil loan out to Ipswich. 2-1 Brighton say float. Yeah, I think 2-0 at first as well. Everton 2-1. Okay. So you did think they were gonna win, but you put the 1 now. And Seagulls 3, Everton 1, say Nicholas. Alright, so everybody in the building. I think Duke did put Fimo on first. I'm gonna write it, Alright, see there. 2-0. Cool. So that's everybody. Nice. Alright, the people am attentive in our class tonight. We love it. Alright, so that is it for the Brighton Everton game. Now the next matchup And all of these games are at 10 in people. So, boy, I got to have the 3 devices them I run same time. Goal rush, we're not too sure. Split screen, I forgot to figure out a way. But Liverpool, Ipswich people, I don't think there's much to really look at here. I don't see Liverpool having any kind of letdown. Sometimes maybe you can take a team for granted and, but I just don't see that happening right now, especially we're getting to that crunch part of the season now. Liverpool, of course, kept their winning streak going in the Champions League this week. So, still have it all in front of them in all these competitions. Last 5, they have dropped a couple of points. So they've gotten 11 points out of a possible 15. Ipswich have gotten 4 out of that same 15. Big loss for them last week at home to Man City. The week before that, losing at home to Brighton. They get the result of those fixtures now. They get to go and face, the form team in the Premier League this season at Anfield on a Saturday afternoon. Not really the best, follow up to a 6-0 at home. But this is the Premier League and, you have to play these teams. So it's going to be tough for Ipswich tomorrow, I think, though. I don't really see them being able to cope. This is the tail of the tape. 15 wins compared to 3. First position against 18th. So that's in the relegation zone. Liverpool averaging 2.38 goals per match. Just a shade under 1 averaged for Ipswich. And then this is impressive here. 0.95 goals conceded per match. 9 clean sheets on the season. So yeah, they're doing their thing this season. And then the chances created, I'm sure this is probably tops in the league. 3.29 per match. 1.32 for Ipswich. 18 goals, 13 assists for Salah. Mad. It's been a few games him don't score or assist though, so let's see if he can break that drought tomorrow. I predict he will, and I predict this one is going to be another goal difference. Good day for the goal difference. I'm going to say this one ends 4-0 Liverpool. I think they actually keep the clean sheet too. Yeah, I don't think this is the surprise week, people. Sorry, Arsenal fans. Sorry to myself. 4-0. Yeah, Duke and I agree on this one. 4-0. Float said 3-1 to Pool. Pristine said 3-0. Liverpool 3, Ipswich 1. Salah, Gakpo, and Darwin. All right. And Liam Delap getting the goal. 2-0 say coach. So them now go murder them. Chile say 5. Need a Ipswich win, please. Even a draw. But 2-1 Liverpool. Yeah, man. Me know that set, man. You try win the league this week, but you want a certain result go a certain way. It's a rough place for me sometimes, Skull. Me know the feeling, brother. Me know the feeling exactly where I got you right now. But you have to pick your buckle them. Like me not kill out myself and say Ipswich are gonna beat Liverpool. I don't even think that will happen. So yeah. Big up Gooner with your bug side. Go back in a swamp, brother. Big up. Commander Lap, Omari, Enciso, and the Tractors. Yeah, they did get Enciso on loan. That's a good pickup for them. He's a good baller. 3-1 Liverpool, said Javari. All right. Yeah. I just think Liverpool right now, I mean, they are fine. They can plug and play. Somebody drop off a farm. Them, Darwin gets some more minutes. For all his misses, he's probably gonna score goals anyway. So they have a good thing going on. The main thing with them, is I do think that the Gravenberch and McAllister, those 2 players, I think they would struggle if one of them were to go down to any type of thing. And I don't want that to happen. But, Gravenberch especially, this man don't take no rest ever. The man play every game and don't come off no time. So eventually you think that might catch up with him, but let's see. But now I wish that for nobody. Nicholas, I'm gonna get your score for the Liverpool Ipswich match here. Everybody else lock in. All right, so Liverpool Ipswich. I mean, look, not disrespecting Liverpool, not talking about this game a lot, but I just don't think Ipswich right now currently have what it takes to really match what Liverpool gonna bring. Southampton, Newcastle people. Now, this one, you can look at it one or two ways, right? So we look at the form guide because we know there was a big loss last week, and it was probably the shock result of the week and probably made the most headlines. The 4-1 Bournemouth defeat that Newcastle suffered at St. James Park. Southampton, boy, when you get a new manager, they call it a new manager bounce. But whatever the opposite of bounce is, that is what Southampton new manager reach. They have had some tough things happen to them though. Like this game, they were down 3-0 and they played excellent in the second half, cut it back to 3-2, just ran out of time. They were up on Man U till late. And I know it looked bad because 3-1 them get, but they played really well in that game. Should have had more than one as well. But Onana actually did something good in that game to keep it at 1-0. And they've had some bad losses, man. 5-0 at home to Brentford. 2-1 away to Palace, 1-0 home to West Ham. So 5 losses on the track. They're rooted to the foot of the table. This is the tail of the tape, basically. They're averaging over 2 goals conceded a game. That's a lot. They're not really creating much or scoring many goals. So definitely look like they're just not quite ready for this level, actually. You can just see the golfing class. They have some decent players on their team. I think the guy there, what's his name? Fernandez. I think his name is Mateus Fernandez in midfield. He's very good. I like the player. I like that player. And of course, Tyler Diblin, who wasn't available last week, but he's back now. He's a good player as well. Mateus Fernandez, yeah, he's good. He's a good player. If you don't know this player, watch him, people. He's a good player. Of course, Kyle Walker-Peters. For Jamaican reasons, we like the player as well. We want the player to do the right thing and play for a place that you'll have an opportunity to actually play. So yeah, hopefully he does that. But Southampton, to me, I don't see any comeback for them. They'll be going down. And Newcastle, I think this is probably the perfect fixture for them. You don't have to do it necessarily in front of your fans where, who knows, you host Southampton in the next game after getting 4-1 at home and you struggle to take the lead, and the first 25-30 minutes, the crowd starts to murmur and stuff. So I think it's actually even better that they get to play this fixture at Southampton because, they know that the pressure would be on them to win because they're the better team. But I think they can go in there and know, okay, let's shut up these fans and have a chip on the shoulder and, let's put right what happened last week. So I think that for those reasons, Southampton going to struggle in this game. Maybe Southampton get a goal in the match. So I'm not going to say they keep a clean sheet in this one. Actually, I am. They keep a clean sheet. I'm going to say they win 3-0. So Newcastle 3-0, back to winning ways. 1 week down. I think they come back this week, though. Salah hat-trick incoming. My fantasy wouldn't mind. Yeah, I've always rated Curtis Jones, to be honest. Good baller. Not as much as my friend Dima, but rate him. Mind that they were 6 points ahead of Arsenal last season. Don't be surprised. This is the Premier League. Red Skull bringing up history. Hello, the history in a Skull. We need to create a new history this year. 3-1 Newcastle bounces back. Yeah, I think bounce back is the right way to look at it. I just feel like, they got messed up last week and them definitely want to put it right this week now. 1-0 South, 1-0 Newcastle, so a tight game. Isak with the goal. 3-0 Newcastle. The OC agree with Jason Gooner. 3-1 Newcastle say Chile. Alright, 3-1 Castle say Game Birds. Popular scoreline and 3-0 again from CK. So who going to be the madman? There's always one madman. Shouldn't even say mad. One Profit is going to say Southampton gets a win. Or maybe that person not here tonight. Newcastle 3-1. So 3-0 and 3-1 seems to be. Here's one a little closer, 3-2. So Float say it's going to be a thrilling one. Nicholas say, yo, 5. 4-1 Newcastle said Duke. All right, that's everybody. I think Coach are the only one. Yeah, Coach are the only one. I'm going to see it. Coach soon drop theme one. All right, let's go to the next fixture. I think the next fixture is Wolves and Arsenal. So 2-0. This was the first match of the season. So a lot of these fixtures in this week, it looks like the first match was the last match when they played each other. Arsenal played Wolves. This 2-0 was a tighter game than the 2-0 would suggest. I remember quite a few chances for Wolves in this game. Possession wasn't so wide of a gap. Of course, at the time, Wolves would have been coached by my boy name, Gary O'Neill. But yeah, this game, I remember this game having some issues, and I remember Raya making some top saves in the game as well. Ben White and Zinchenko start. It's a little bit no Saliba, no Zinchenko starting, I'm sure. No Ben White. I'm praying that Partey starts in midfield and not at right back. Odegaard and Rice should be there. He might start Marino because he's been doing that lately with Declan. Declan played 90 minutes in Champions League, so maybe, but we shall see. Obviously, no Saka. I think Havertz and Martinelli should play, and probably Trossard. He could start Raheem as well, but I think Raheem starting Champions League, so more than likely him start Trossard instead. Now Wolves, this was their lineup back then. Jose Sa in goal. Doherty has been converted by this coach to a centre back in a back three. Mosquera out for the season. Totti Gomez. Santi Bueno has been playing a lot lately. Dawson, I think, leave the club. Podence leave the club. I think Chiquinho gone as well. So a lot of these players either injured or gone. Lemina wants to leave. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with Wolves now. If you look at Wolves' recent form, sorry, I pressed the wrong thing. So this was their game against Chelsea, and this was their starting lineup. So as I said, this coach plays a back three predominantly. Doherty, Bueno, and Agbadu, they're signing in the transfer market. Nori and Nelson Semedo as the wing backs. Andre and Joao Gomez has been his preferred central midfield pairing, and these two pretty much start if they're fit, and then this third player in the forward line can switch out. Sometimes you see Sarabia, sometimes it's Bellegarde, sometimes it's Huang. We've seen Guedes start, so we have seen quite a few different options for that third player. And sometimes he might change it to a 3-5-2, where it's just Cunha and Larson up front. But I think he prefers this because, while Nori and Nelson Semedo can provide the width, Nori really and truly kind of has a free reign on that left side. So he might be in an inside channel, outside. There's a lot more flexibility. Semedo, for the most part, if he goes forward, is going to overlap the player on the right, who is normally a player that likes to cut in field like Sarabia. So, it kind of works the way they set it up. And I think that Wolves was struggling for points for a long time this season. Still are, to be honest, when you look at the table. But I just feel like this team has always been playing some decent football. I just think defensively is what has let them down, But I think attacking-wise, midfield-wise, they play some decent football. This is the tail of the tape. Wolves just outside the relegation zone. Average goals per match, Arsenal right under 2 at 1.95. Wolves at 1.45. Average goals conceded per match 0.95, which I think actually the same as Liverpool so far this season, 2.32. So that's the big problem there. Over 2 goals conceded per match. So I think that will play into how this result goes. Also, I think Wolves is the worst team against set pieces this season. So that doesn't really bode well for them either. Set piece FC is coming to town. So for multiple reasons, I just think this is not the best matchup for Wolves. But again, Mateus Cunha, Eight Nori, they do have some players that can cause problems, especially on the counter attack. And if you saw games against Fulham this season for Arsenal, even the Aston Villa game, honestly, the way Aston Villa played that game, it was for the most part like a counter-attacking style, and they were still able to carve out some decent-looking opportunities and get 2 goals. Fulham, pretty much needed that one chance to break us down, and that was it. Now, the difference I think with Wolves, and why I think we will turn them over, is I don't see them having the discipline of an Aston Villa, of a Fulham, of these teams that have taken points from us, of a Brighton even. I don't see them having that type of discipline to keep their shape amongst probably the waves of possession that they're going to see now under this manager for Wolves and Gary O'Neill. They try to play, and that sometimes is something that hurts teams that play Arsenal as well. I think if you're going to play Arsenal and try to stifle them and play on the counter, you better keep that discipline. Don't half press us, because we're going to break through that and we're going to create chances, or we're going to get corners, which is a chance. So, I just think I don't think they have enough defensively to not to hold us out for the whole time. Now, of course, Arsenal, and it could just be that we don't want to score damn goals. We'll create 1,000 chances and we just don't want to put the ball in the goal. That can happen. So we don't want to act like that's not a possibility too. But what I was saying earlier, people, my hope is, and you see what he did last week, Partey moved Timber into centre back, which I thought was the stupidest thing in the world, because you have your centre back, which in this case was Timber. Usually that's Saliba right there. Saliba is out injured, right? When you look at the squad, on the bench last week, we had Tierney, Kivior, Zinchenko, and a youth from the U21, Maldini Kakuri. Those are our defenders on the bench. Kivior is the only centre back. Yes, he's left-footed, but wouldn't it be better if you have an injury to your centre back to leave your starting right back where he's supposed to be, right? Don't move your CDM, your best CDM, out of CDM. So now you have disrupted 2 positions when you could have just disrupted this one from the injury. So it almost compounded the problems, right? So I just feel like what he did in the Champions League this week, which is play Kivior where Saliba usually plays, and just deal with the fact that he's a left footer playing on this side. I mean, you put Timber back at right back where he's been playing, and you go from there. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. I think if Arteta does the right things with the personnel, then we'll get the result. It's been a while, people, since we keep a clean sheet. So I'm gonna go for a clean sheet this week, and I'm gonna say Arsenal win this fixture 2-0. Maybe 3, but I'm gonna say 2-0. Floats at 2-1 to the Gunners. And this game will be at the Molyneux tomorrow. 3-1 Arsenal, says Pristine. That person exists because even the blind can see that Newcastle winning. Watch Southampton win now. May I tell you? Arsenal 2-1, said Duke. Yeah, on my side, people, so I forgive on a full take. Big up, Conrad. Blessings. every time, my brother. Game Bird said 3-2 to the Gunners. All right, which one I want to jump out? No one I want to jump out and tell me say Wolves are winning. Just a wait. DOC said 3-1. CK getting close. Man said 2-all. Backline shaky. So 3-2 Arsenal. All right. They said no Saliba. Backline never looked shaky this week. I mean, I know it was Dynamo, but still. Yeah, man, if we draw somebody goat mouth, you have, you know, things look sticky when Arsenal have a better chance of winning the CL than the Premier League. I wouldn't go so far yet. I mean, it's looking bleak now, because I think we're going to be behind 6 points for the rest of this week, with the game in hand. But the funny thing about this football thing is, one result going one way and the other change a lot of the narrative. I mean, the other day when we got to 4 points, all of a sudden it's a race, and now we're going to 6 again and the season done. So I don't know. People just love to have a big reaction every week. Set piece FC, LB FC, next season FC, 2-0. Hey, boy, chilly. Move up. Good prediction though. Stop predict draw from one side because I hit you predict last week. So let me verify that. Because I know Red Skull no forget nothing, Let me verify that. So week 22. Week 22, my brethren CK. Oh, CK missed a show last week. Let me see what Chile did say. Chile did say, no, Chile predict Arsenal win. So I don't know. Cunha auditioning tomorrow. Well, the best audition him could have done for us. Don't do nothing. 3-1 to Arsenal, says Nicholas. Alright, coach said 4-0 to the Pies and 2-1 to the Gunners. Alright, cool. Our set piece got us to second place with less player. Arsenal 2-1, Kai, Odegaard, and Cunha. Wouldn't mind that. 3 points is all I really care about. Feel him play Kivior or Maldini. I doubt him play Maldini still. I would say Kivior. Arteta stay, man. Just stubborn. Yeah, he's very stubborn. That is a fact. 2-1 to the Gunners. Alright, that's everybody. Red Skull, I don't get nothing where I am at, and you don't get nothing where you're at. That is true. Why for shaky backline? The Y police is here. Alright, so that's the last 10 o'clock game. And now the big game now. Nothing to be in its way. No other games. So all eyes will be on this one. Man City and Chelsea from the Etihad at 12:30. So this is the big one of the day, people. Chelsea versus City. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape. So they played earlier this season, first weekend, 2-0. This was the first game of the season. City was looking like another run was being started. And then the season started to unfold. And as you can see, the recent form, Man City are unbeaten in their last 5, 3 wins and 2 draws. Chelsea, 2 losses on the bounce and 2 draws on the bounce and a win. So they're hoping that this trend continues and another win on the bounce for them. So yeah, last week though, 6-0. This was how they looked in the starting lineup. This was Manchester City last week. So Ederson got his spot back in goal. We know Ruben will be out again. Vardiol and Akanji should play. Nunez, does the experiment at right back continue? We saw him get laced by Barcola this week. And we saw him have issues in the league so far playing right back. But also a good attacking option at right back as well. So we can't go around the fact that he's playing decent there too. Just defensively, he's not the best. And I think what Chelsea will bring on that wing, whether it's Neto, whether it's Sancho, I don't know if Nunez is ready for that type of challenge, right? Midfield, Kovacic pretty much is going to have to play moving forward. And it looks like it's going to be between Gundo and Bernardo Silva to play beside him. I don't see him trying anybody else in there, really. So I think that's what he's going to go with. We know Doku is out, so more than likely Savinho starts again. So I could see Savinho, Kevin De Bruyne, Foden, and then Haaland. That's probably what you'll see. But I think the bench is what's gonna look different. I don't think Mubama will be there again. They're probably gonna have Marmoush available. Um, they'll probably have. I think Makati will be there. Grealish will be there. Rico Lewis, and you'll probably see Reyes and Kusanov on the bench as well. So yeah, reinforcements coming, but I don't think that we'll see any of them from the start. But I mean, they might need to, because the defense. I mean, Vardiol should play, so that's probably he'll probably play left back, Akanji center back. Then Stones came on in the last game. Maybe Stones can start. I don't know. Maybe Vardy will have to play center back and Rico Lewis left back. But that still leaves Nunes. So do you play one of the new guys? So it's going to be interesting what Pep decides to do, because I think he have a lot of choices to make. Then this was Chelsea last week, getting back to winning ways. 3-1 over Wolves. Sanchez making the mistake to give up the goal, but his manager backed him big time in the press. So let's see if that means he's going to start or not. Cucurella got a goal, Tosin got a goal, and Noni got a goal in the last one. Chalobah was recalled from his loan, had a very, very good game in his first game back. I think he's going to prove to be prudent business getting him back in the window. Reece James lasted 77 minutes, and I didn't hear of anything in the press. So that's good news for Chelsea fans there. I think the main thing to watch in all these Chelsea starting lineups of late has been who the wingers are. Madueke, Neto started together. Typically it was one or the other of these two, and Sancho was playing the other wing. But Sancho looks like to be the guy who's rotating in and out right now. So yeah, it's just going to be interesting to see. They didn't have Conference League this week, so shouldn't be any issues with that. But we know Lavia is out, so Caicedo, what's going to be interesting is who partners him. No Enzo, no Lavia. Enzo, doubtful, so maybe he could be there, but I don't think so. So does he continue with Dewsbury Hall again, or does he go with something else in that pivot beside Caicedo? That's going to be the interesting thing to see. But this one I think is very, very difficult to predict, people, because Man City in the league lately has looked better. They're getting healthier. They're getting reinforcements in. I think that was one of the main things. But again, I thought that their buys, unless Pep's plan is to play this Brazilian or Kusanov in the CDM role, I'm surprised that they haven't gone for a midfielder in the deeper area. It's all well and good to buy players, but to get a wing forward / forward and two center backs, I think it is so far. I don't know if that necessarily was what they needed. Now, they have been playing like kids at center back due to injuries, so I get it. But I just feel like that area in midfield there, they definitely need help. Kovacic tries, but none of the other midfielders really have that instinct, So that's the only thing I worry with them, and especially Chelsea, the way they can turn defense into attack pretty quickly. You have to engage with them somewhere, and I just don't see the Man City players doing that like they should. So I think this game will have goals. I think this game will have goals, right? So I'm gonna say it's a draw this time around. Desmond 2-2. That is my take on this one. Interesting though. Interesting one. I'm very interested to see what Pep comes with in terms of the team selection, because he's got CK said he will never predict an Arsenal win. May I violate but empty head. You caught that one, CK. Stop 18. 3-2 City. All right, so him says City. In the land of the citizens. I don't think we can't afford to have Nunes at right back or left back versus Chelsea. Yeah, I would be shocked, but Pep is a madman, so he may not put nothing past him. Need over to start for his customary goal against Chelsea. Yeah, he does score against them all the time. 2-1 City, says Chile. Wait, it says 0-0. Boy, if this game done 0-0, boy, I'm shocked. Because both defenses love to make mistakes this season. So even if the forward them now strike, they might just get a goal just by being on the field. 2-1 to City. Nobody narrate Chelsea. Phone dead. 2-all City. All right. In a cheating derby. I agree with the scoreline, Moss. All the way. City 3-1. So the man them says City is back. Okay, if Stone start, might as well push a Kanji right back and play Vardy or left centre back. Could have gone. Hey, what about this? Put Stones in a midfield. Why them not try that? Maybe them not want to run out him legs. Because him not really have no legs. Drop down when the verdict is innocent. Yeah, bro. Yo, not even pre them charge someday, no. Until me see me as a person, until me see it, me not believe none of them something. The Chalaba in defense has saved them, so 2-2. Okay, I'm sorry say I all you want. 2-2. Yeah, man, Chalaba was a nice piece of business for them, bro. Cause I see them loan him out, and me I look on the defender them have. And I say, so I want to loan out this man and him better than this Assy, him better than Body or Shield, him better than the whole of them man there. What's the point? We need those signs, but we need a CDM more. Yeah, I'm just surprised I haven't prioritized that. I mean, I know they need players, so just get some players. But not one of them play the role where you really need a person. 2-1 Chelsea. So Game Bird say, yo, on my side, you know, we just have to outscore the opponent until we get it. Yeah, it looked like that's the plan. But the crazy thing in a CK, these two teams have that same plan because if Chelsea not score 2 goals, them not get 3 points, you know. Well, 3, to be honest. I usually give up 2. 3-2 City. I think this game going to be good, though. We say maybe him get 1 or 2. Yeah, him 2-all. Yeah, Duke. That scoreline there. Scoreline they look like it, bro. Floats at 2-1 to the Blues. Mad. All right, and not the light blues. People will believe it because of that them want to believe. Oh yeah, but to charge them, yeah, people people will believe it still, car. Trust me. Like most fans, want them man there for go. Win too much, man. Palace Brentford, this is a nice matchup as well, you know, people, because I think it's two teams kind of on varying ends of what's happening in their seasons, right? So I wouldn't say it's like a downward spiral. I mean, really and truly, the only losses they have so far in the last 5 is to the number 1 and 2 teams so far in the league. They drew with City. That's a good result, to be honest. Especially when you factor in City was leading late in the game and they came back and they got an away point at Brighton, you know, keeping a clean sheet, which they don't do very often. So they have 2 clean sheets in their last 5 to Brighton and Southampton. Then Palace now, they are unbeaten in 5 though. 2 draws, 3 wins. Impressive away wins on the bounce. 2-0 over Leicester, 2-0 over West Ham. I mean, yes, some would say those are 2 struggling clubs this season, but in the Premier League, you have to beat the team in front of you, and they did so handily in both of those games. A good draw with Chelsea at home and a good point away at Bournemouth. So Palace on good form right now. I think there's been an uptick in the form of Mateta. I think Eze came back from injury at the perfect time, right when Mateta was really getting his legs under him and stuff. And then Ismail Assar has really slotted into that front 3 well. So, you know, they have a lot of dangerous players in attack, and I think what helps them as well in defense, they have a solid goalkeeper in Henderson, really on top of his form right now. I think he should be in the England squads coming up for sure. And then you have the 3 centre backs. I've spoken about this season, you know. If you're just basing a back 3 on like athleticism, like the prototypical 3 athletes that you would want, you could look at Crystal Palace's team, and before I was saying it was Chalobah, Max Lacroix, and Gahey. And, you know, Chalobah gone back to Chelsea, but they have Chris Richards as well, super athletic as a centre-back. So they still haven't lost that characteristic, even though Chalobah is gone. as I said, this team, not the most prolific, not as prolific as Brentford, but they're basically opposites in the sense that I think Crystal Palace are a little more solid defensively, not letting in goals, and Brentford might be a little bit more, definitely more clinical, more players that are clinical on their team. But the chance creation is not too far apart. But yeah, it's just going to be, can Crystal Palace be as stingy as they have been this season and especially of late? No team scoring more than one goal against them in their last 5 fixtures. So, 3 of those being clean sheets. Brentford, had their injuries in defense lately. Kind of makeshift defenses we're seeing. Hold on, the people. Some coughing that reach me. Smash up the like button, people. Ooh. All right, cool. So, last season when Chelsea and City draw 4-4, I thought that was the worst I would see us defend, but only if I saw the script for this season. But I say it, I realize it can get worse. So Palace Brentford, people, I am going to go with a Crystal Palace win, Yeah, man, I think they're just on a roll right now, I'm gonna say they don't keep the clean sheet this time though. So 2-1. Mateta get one of them for sure. I think I'm going to start score like every week. Yeah, so I'm going with the 2-1, people. What you guys say? CK said 2-all. I could see that. 2-all Palace Brentford, says Javari. Brentford coach a waste man. Prioritize Liverpool manager. Can't prioritize Liverpool. Can't believe man give them a win. Waste man that from now on them lose most matches. 2-0 Palace, you say. So you say them a lose because the coach are idiot against Liverpool. Palace 1, Brentford Bees 2. Sasuke going for the away result. Shadi and Damsgaard. We say Boom and Wissa. 2-1 Man City. Coach says City I take it to them. Alright. And 1-0 Bees. 1-0 Palace actually. 1-0 Bees. A hot Bob Marley. Pristine said 2-all. So Duke, Float, Game Birds, DOC have 2 games missing. Nicholas, where there? Yeah, man, drop on the score, same time. Next match, Sunday morning, 9 o'clock as well. Spurs and Leicester. 2 teams going backwards in this Premier League right now. Look at these, man. L's on top of L's. 1 draw for Spurs, but 5 L's for Leicester. So this is like El Sakiko right now. Position 19th, 15th. I don't think Leicester was in the relegation when he took the job. And them reach quick. 12 losses, 14 losses. 1 more goal a game though for Spurs. And them concede less. Boy, Leicester horrible, man. But Spurs not enough players. Richarlison up front. Yeah, man. Earlier this season, it was a 1-all at the King Power, first weekend of the season. But yeah, I think Spurs are gonna win this game, even though it's a makeshift team right now for them. I'm gonna say Spurs still gonna take this one. I'll say 2-1. 2-1 Spurs. Them get a win, people. Them get a win. Float said 2-all for Brentford and CP. Duke said 2-1 for Brentford. Game Birds. Palace 2, Brentford 1. Pristine said 3-1 Spurs. If both teams could lose a game. I hate this now. 3-1 Spurs said CK. Yeah, man, it would be this game. Expression I got dead. But 3-2 spots. Alright. What's a Tottenham Hotspur? Spurs 2-0. What's a Tottenham Hotspur? It's a real life. 2-1 Tottenham. Alright, I'll soon drop them there. Let me get everybody. Yes. Everybody will type already. Next fixture on Sunday, people. The Claret and Blue War. Aston Villa versus West Ham. Villa got the better of them in the opening week of the season. 2-1 at the London Stadium. This time it will be at Villa Park in Birmingham. When you look at the stats this season, you know, the form guide, Villa 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss. West Ham 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5. Of course, you know, Graham Potter has taken over. They have looked a little better under him. You know, I think the Palace game last week probably the worst performance under him, but I won't kill them too much for that. I do think Crystal Palace is just, you know, in a different type of form right now. So I won't kill them over that. I think this should be a good barometer for them, though. A tough away fixture at a place that typically is hard for teams to get anything from. It's gonna be tough for West Ham. I think, you know, they have too many injuries up front. Fulkrug hasn't helped, you know, being in and out of the team. Yeah, I don't know. I think Villa is going to be too much for them, to be honest. Now, Villa did have the exertions of playing in the midweek in the Champions League, but I think they should have enough in the tank to get over the line in this one. And I think the home fans will probably, you know, will them to that finish line. But you know, Villa hasn't been keeping clean sheets enough for me. So I don't think they'll keep one, but I do think they'll win the fixture. So I'm gonna say they win this one 2-1. I think it's another 2-1 game. 2-1 on the day. Yes, sir. Let's see. Red Skull said 2-1 Spurs. Javari said 3-1 Villa. 2-1 Hamasati CK. 3-1 Spurs said Duke. All one Emre and next one waste man. I always have strength when them play Arsenal and couldn't win Monaco. Aston Villa 2-1 say Pristine. Alright, Brentford Palace 2-1 say Nicholas. Brentford get the win there, so Red Skull say 2-1 to West Ham. Man, them not believe in a Villa. Javari said 2-1 to Man U as well. Get that one out of the way. Alright. Me come back to the chat now. I could go in a the Fulham Man U game card. That one, yeah? Trust me. Interesting one. So a 2 o'clock game on a Sunday, people. Them give some later football for the stretch out the day. And them say, yes, and everybody can get to watch Manchester United play a match. Nice. So Fulham is who they'll be facing. And let me put some respect on Fulham name, because when you look at the table, people, you see where Fulham there, 10. You see where Man U there, 13. All right. So they have the lead in the table. So you have to give them their respect, right? They are on what? 8 times 3, 24 plus 9, 33. And Man U upon 26. So yeah, they have a 7-point lead over Man U in the table. So we need to speak as if, you know, they are the better team, because they have been this season, right? Man U have the edge in chances created and clean sheets, but every other metric in this, you know, they're doing better, right? I guess Man U had a bigger win, you know, that's another thing. But yeah, they have the leading scorer, the leading assist person. Mazurari leading in tackles because Man U defend more than them, right? Form guide, Man U 3 losses out of their 5, just the 1 draw against Liverpool, good result, and a win at home to Southampton. Fulham, 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss. So a bit of indifferent, you know, that 3-2 was really baffling to me against West Ham, but they went down that day. But some good results in that 5 as well, you know. Before that, I know they drew with Arsenal as well. I think they drew with Liverpool as well. So definitely had some good results in there. But I think with Fulham, their main issue has been not playing as well against some of the lower teams in the table. So that's why I have a little bit of worry for them in this fixture. Because when you look at the table, this team, the team they're facing is lower than them. And those are the teams that they have been kind of having the most trouble with. So with that being said, the first fixture ended 1-0. It was the first game of the season at Old Trafford. And Manchester United got the win in that one. Fulham is going to try to return the favor and get the victory at Craven Cottage. So in this fixture, people, I am going to say that Fulham does return the favor and get the result. I'm going to say they win this one 2-1 though. I think Man U get a goal, but Fulham will get the 3 points. 2-1 to Fulham, and the crisis at Man U will continue. All right, let me see. Float say Spurs 2-0. Chile say Villa 3-1. Nicholas says Spurs Foxes. How much? 2-all. Damn. Angel get fired, you know. Villa 2-0. Game Birds. Another 2-0 for Villa. And that's Float. Claret and Blue Derby 1-all. All right. And 1-all Fulham United. 4-0 Red Skull say though. Jaja. Arsenal B team are gonna make Amory mad. 3-2 Fulham say CK. Duke conservative 1-all. So hold on, Duke. I miss your You never give me the Villa score, Duke. Give me a Villa score, Duke. Fulham 2-1. Chile. Enough of we score them are the same in Chile. That may I pre, you know. Well, not to score them, but enough for the result them. Aston Villa 3-1, Nicholas. Alright. Pristine say Fulham 2-all. Pristine have some decent selection tonight, you know. 2-0. We say them never have enough training. That's what I'm gonna tell you still. Yeah, man. Red Skull and ramp more wild, man. 2 all. Alright, cool. So, float, me I missed the last game. Game birds, me I missed the last 2 game them. No, I lie. So, game birds, give me the Villa 2-0. So, what about the Spurs 3-1? Me they missed that one there. Alright. You see? And 2-0. Alright, me get that now. Get that now. Jano, I win. How many never see them here? Okay, 3-1 Lily Whites. 2-1 Claret. Then the 2 of them not Claret, brother. Which one? So who we figure that one there to coach? The 2 of them were Claret, you know? Coach, come on, man. Help me out, man. Which one I Claret them? Which one of the Claret them? Float, I think, all right. Stop talk about training, Amarim. Okay, that Claret there, cool. I guess that's not really a nickname for them still. You know, they're really the Hammers or the Irons, you know. So yeah, I guess Claret, you wouldn't really refer to them as that, to be fair. So you're right still, coach. Okay, 2-1 Fulham. Alright, yeah. And Game Bird said 3-0. My gosh. Alright, so DOC, you owe me 5 score. Everybody else already there. I got the whole of them. You know, Biggs G will drop for him one. And maybe RR. Sometime RR drop for him one, so I'm not sure. But yes, people, that's all the fixtures for the week, you know. I feel sorry for the Man U fans. Think a Burnley nickname is the Clarets. Yeah, because them are the villains, them are the Irons or the Hammers, and Burnley are the Clarets, I guess, yeah. Well, I guess them are the 3 side, them are wear that, no? Probably some other ones too. All right, people. So let's check in with the fantasy. See what going on in my draft league. I have about 5 more minutes, people, and we'll lock off. So I just want to say big respect to all the people and we follow along and deal with it tonight. We really do appreciate the the interaction and the community building that we have in here. You know, people forming their alliances and their but setting up the battle lines as well. So yeah, we like the banter in the chat. That make the show go on nice. So yeah, man, keep on being a part of the show that way. So who people get now? Dallo, Hudson Odoi, and Chaloba. Man, Dashre Tarkowski. Man, McNeil forward. Nobody don't know. Damn. Alright, free agents, anybody? Richarlison for Solanke. Man say, yo, man, Dashre that ball there, you know. Alright, so I could pick my team and see what I go on. So pick team. So I start Henderson in a goal. Well, I have a choice. Type in the comment section, people. Should I start Henderson hosting Brentford or Verbruggen hosting Everton? Henderson on form, but Verbruggen have a better matchup. So I want to say, I want to go with people. 65 points this week. Yeah, this week my team poop out, man. I get like, I think 51 or 52 or something like that. Never like that week, yeah, CK. My own fault though. I make some move where never pan out. Let me know, people. Verbruggen or Henderson? As I say, Verbruggen have the better matchup. So I think I leaning towards that too. All right, so that is it. Save. All right, so that's the first thing. So right now, me a bench Nico Williams, me a bench Kudus. But why? I should start Kudus, right? So which defender me for drop? I have Konate playing Ipswich at home. Me a start him. Me not care what I say. Me have Hall playing Southampton away. So not only is it a high clean sheet chance, but also, Hall been racking up the assists lately. So me not bench Hall neither. So basically, me a bench either Gabriel or me a bench Tyreek Mitchell. Which one me for bench? Remember, them say Wolves are the worst team against set piece. We are playing them tomorrow, So I feel like I can't bench Gabriel either. And, is Brentford really going to not score against Crystal Palace? I don't know. I feel like Brentford always score a 1 goal, or 2. So I want to say, I think, or should I just keep Kudus on the bench? Like, you think Kudus going to do anything? I mean, Kudus hasn't done anything in a while, Let me see. I think him last goal or assist was match week 17. So I'm go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 game with no contribution. So it's almost like him kind of do. So should I play him just because him can't go forever without one? You're starting Dubravka. Yeah, I'm playing the Newcastle defender. So that's not an option. But when I want to know CK, I have Kudus on my bench. I'm going to think if I put him on the bench. So what I want to do is bench either Gabriel or Tyreek Mitchell. I think I'm going to bench Mitchell. But the only reason why I wouldn't, remember, me did I grapple with the idea to start Henderson. So imagine my bench Henderson and Mitchell. And then the man them actually keep a clean sheet. That would have burned me. So I kind of want to keep one of them, just for... but I don't want to bench Gabriel Star. Damn. What about bench Cunha? I'm not doing nothing. No, I'm not bench Cunha. Knowing if them do anything, Cunha probably have something to do with it. So that's just sort of piss me off. Damn. All right, you know what? Go with my gut. Mitchell been on form, man. Man, them keep clean sheet like, whoa. 7, 6, 6, 11. Damn. I don't know. Kudus haven't been doing nothing. 2.2 farm. The rest of them are going though. Salah 7. Eze almost 6. Semenyo 5.6. Joe Linton 5.6. Everybody do them thing. Havertz 3. Cunha should be low. I'm not doing nothing for a while now. 3.2. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to run it, people. I think money is about and probably come off the bench. Might score, but I can't take a chance. I'm just not like the Bournemouth away, even though Forest stingy. Bournemouth usually get a goal at them yard, Alright, I'm gonna save my team. Yeah, so the Palace defender's been getting a lot of points lately, but I like Brentford for score star. John, it's a rough one. Alright, let me check my other draft league real quick before we cut out. That me I go with for that one, yeah. Status, Crystal Ball. See who do what. Harry Wilson, good pickup. Bruno G and Declan Rice. Wow. How bad is Jota? Unknown return. Damn. Alright. Big team. So this team stacked people. But Johnson out and Solanke out. How long Solanke out for? March 8th, them say. Brennan Johnson not back till the 16th, them say. Alright, so I forgot dip in a market, people. Look about some midfielder. Damsgaard is not a bad shot, 6 assists, the boss gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Well, I have a lot of blank weeks though. Alright, Damsgaard is an option. Smith Rowe. Suchek is a good option too, man. Man pop up with goals all the time. 5 goals in gone. Random goal man score star. Jorginho is a midfielder. Interesting. That's surprising. Are there any Liverpool players? Liverpool have a double game week of forward, What? McAllister or Soboslai? McAllister on better form of late. But him more likely for doing nothing. Soboslai. Assist. Goal, 3 assists. So Soboslai is feast or famine. Neither do great or do nothing. And Gravenberch not worth it because him not really do nothing but play. 2 games him have assists. Damn. Just not sure who him gonna play. Really and truly is between Soboslai and McAllister, but I don't even want none of them. I really would just be getting them because Dubravka, Gabriel, Aina, Gehi, Palmer, Ahmad, Gordon, Elanga, Wood, Haaland, Strand, Larson. Damn. So you get rid of Salah. That's your Salah, brother. But that's your Haaland long time. Man, work too much damn money, man. Alright, but now I'm going to just get a Liverpool player just because of the double game week, Ooh, Dango is a nice pick, man. Can I play striker? Yo, a Dango me I get here, brother. Yeah, man, Dango. Midfield shot. Forest, Liverpool, and then Southampton. Are there any strikers? Are there any strikers out there, people? That's what we need to find out. Forwards. Show. Money is there over here, so too. Wait, I'm gonna just keep him. Look like myself I go keep. Well, I could I get Richarlison for him, but brother, I don't want Richarlison. Score a goal last time. I get him star. I mean, he's playing striker, so I probably should just get him and done, Wilson ain't coming back ever. February 15. Alright. Richarlison to backside. I'm gonna regret this, you know. You know what? I keep him. I can always play my 5 midfielder them every week. So yo, I'm not change out Solanke. Go just get him just because. Alright, let me see what I go on. 3, 5, 2. I don't love that I have both of these, but you see, because him a play striker is a cheat code. Okay, when him scoring, him still get 5 point feet. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I like it. I don't love him a start, but maybe I really love Mitchell a start against Brentford neither. I'll stick with that one there. I'll stick it just like that, people. Yeah. Alright, cool. But now showing the other team. Go ahead. Too much people will go against me in the league there. I watch the show. So you guys can see what I go on. Arsenal 2-0 say Apache. Alright, big up Apache. Respect. Alright, people. Thanks again for the support. We greatly appreciate it. The show them run smooth when the people them communicate and participate. So greatly appreciate that. And yeah, man, until Sunday night this week, because we don't have no Monday games. So Sunday night game them still fresh in our head and thing. We will be back. For all you United fans, hopefully what most people predicted does not come true, because it will be a tough review show for you guys to watch. But until next time, people, big up all the City fans, all the United fans, Chelsea fans, you know, whatever team you support, big up yourself same way. But I don't know, one Gunners and the cannon will fire again this season, people. No more weak cannon where just a fall down. Yeah, man, we have the cannon like this crest, you know, like strong. Bust some shot after some boy. Yeah, man, that would happen. But Wolves, you're the worst at set pieces. We are set piece FC. How can it not work in our favor, people? Gabriel might score a hat trick tomorrow, people. Big up on yourself. Thanks again for the support. And until next time, people, manners and respect.